What did you observe about the whole tour?
Taking to West Point, I don't know what for what reason he took him to West Point because I didn't watch the the full video. And a few I got from online bloggers. I don't really know why they took him to that particular place. That's one. Two, the organizers' English standard English was very poor because their English was only for Liberians. They were only speaking for Liberians, and at the end, it gave speak a very tough time to understand what they were trying to communicate with him.
Well, I think there were a lady there who was spearheading the tour, and she was the one
Yeah,
communicating.
but she was not communicating with you all the time,
The
right?
thing is, you know, gotta we are Liberians, okay? We have our unique way of speaking English. That is the colloquial. And for me, I find it fascinating. I find it as fun, somebody speaking, man speaking real colloquial, and there, what, trying to understand. He said, bro, that is our language, bro.
Listen, I'm not saying that the Kuluka was not it was not to be spoken to him, but in some point, and where you want him to understand well, you have to drop. Like the guy to West Point on the Kino, that guy was in speed in speed, but that guy was 100 times speed, more than speed with him. Like I was telling you about the Kino, where I think you're discussing, speed went off. Absolutely, his brain switched off.
He couldn't understand.
His brain switched off. He's still you're still asking, oh yeah, oh man, other thing. And then like the guy with the ball who met him, I think who was talking to him about I think Messi. He said Messi is the best. And he said, I want to fight you, right? Still understand that I want to fuck you. You understand that particular point? Excuse me for the English, right?
I did
And
not.
it's
Yeah, yeah. He said what? He said what?
that is important. And I think speech, I want to fight you. I want to fight with you.
Okay.
But still understand the English in different contents, right? But only you myself could understand why he was trying to tell speed. And then okay, the girls then who landlord said that the most beautiful girls in that bro. That was a complete error on the organizer.
Really? I
And
did
the
not see that
island.
part. I did not see that part.
On the island they say that when you using that stuff there, oh, that was a complete error. Because we can face him up here, but we can't beauty real beautiful like brain girls and they are beautiful because God created every humans. Yeah, in its own unique form, but that guys and the miseries in our country. So they're the most beautiful guys. And then the other issue, the only day, the moment we cook the jollof rice, the jollof, and you can see some sparsity on the jollof. I don't know if she was rushing the cookie or what's it, or I don't really know if she was rushing or she was trying to prove point or what. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm coming from. You can see even the jollof looking like dry jollof rice. Real dry rice, but I'm calling jollof rice there. And 'cause I know
Mm.
some jollof you see on camera, some jollof rice you see on camera, right? As Liberian, your throat just doing, and you know what I mean, your throat side, because I just gotta wait for
So,
it.
so you are saying because the image of the jollof rice did not
But for the
stimulate your appetite,
listen,
so it means that
I
it
did not,
wasn't
I did not taste,
neatly
I
prepared.
did not taste the jollof rice. I did not taste the jollof rice, right? But
How
from the
can you say
face
it
of
was
it,
not, how can you
hmm?
just see how can you just see a food, you say, yeah, hi Logi?
I mean, I won't, it won't me, anyway, that's how they organize it, but however, they try.
You spoke about the English, and you said that lot of people did not understand, what the not a lot of people, but sorry, speed did not understand what a lot of people were saying to him because of the accent, and I'll be like, this, for that, I don't see any issue with that, because we are Liberian, and for the fact that we are funded by American organization doesn't mean that, yeah,
So,
we don't have a tongue. Listen, I'm
because
coming. I'm coming. I'm coming to the point. It was beautiful. It was beautiful that somebody could speak Kolokwa, and then an Englishman cannot understand. But indeed, the person is speaking English. Indeed, the person is speaking English. So I laugh when that's I want a part I watch over and over. When he went to the beach, and then the guy told him that the man is going for the pedal, pedal. He said, "What?"
Yeah, yeah.
Each
That
time,
guy,
each
I
time,
say,
each time I think about it, I laugh.
that
You know?
guy, that guy switch speed bring off,
Yes,
speed
yes.
off.
Because
I
he
say,
he
really
he
nothing.
tries he tries to understand. He tries to understand what the guy is saying. He listen. Every time
Just
he talk. So yeah, that was beautiful. Seriously, and I don't think they have schedule because I just believe. I'm not sure, but I believe that the moment he arrived to the airport, straight the program started because the way he was kind of rushing, as if to say a doctor going for surgery, patient is in emergency, everything was just rushing, rushing. And I've been watching some of his live stream, into some of these African countries, especially when he went to I think Botswana. When he went there, he visited a village, and he visited a town chief. This guy was explaining, his culture, introducing his wives, and how they live, how a king can live or how a man can live, and that was beautiful. And this is some of the things that, I expect to see the Mikat,
I don't,
implementing.
something surprised me over there today, right? Something really surprised me over there today.
What?
We normally see the guild every time on the street passing. Why the guild was not present? That
Okay,
was an
these are
error.
these are things that, maybe
Yeah.
I don't think a store is finished. I think that was just the
The thing
introduction,
is,
I believe.
you can go to Africa, you can go to Africa.